What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Pop-Tarts and Pints, and specifically our very first episode on Pint versus Pint face-off. Two impenetrable forces in the low-fat ice cream game. On your right, I think, my left, we have Halo Top, and on our right, your left, we have Enlightened. Let me know down in the comments if you are Team Halo Top or Team Enlightened. Personally, I am not a big-time low-fat ice cream person. The prices for these are listed right here. As you can see, they are very expensive. Some people enjoy the low-fat ice cream game. For me personally, as you've seen from my other videos, I absolutely love ice cream, so I do not skimp on the flavor. Also, if you're trying to lose weight and you're trying to fit in ice cream everywhere you can, I know there are some other ice cream brands that won't break the macro bank, but today I'm going to try out Halo Top, try out Enlightened, and I am matching them flavor for flavor. We have sea salt caramel for both of them. Personally, I've had Halo Top before. I've had Enlightened before. Not a huge fan, as I've said, but I'm gonna have a go anyway. Right here, you will find the macronutrients for both of them. Again, they are very low in calories, pretty high in protein, and today we will be supersetting this with water. I was gonna superset it with decaf coffee or something, but trying to keep water game strong. It's very hot outside, so we'll have a little taste test, and then I'll filter my mouth out with water a little bit in between. So with these flavors, this is a little out of my wheelhouse. As you can see, my mom taught me right, and I've had chocolate in just about every single video so far, but now we are going with sea salt caramel. So we'll see how it goes. Nothing wrong with experimenting, right? So let's get on with it, shall we? So let's start right now at the Halo Top. I always love with Halo Top, they always have like a little fun little thing for you to look at. It says, "I'm cold, let's spoon." Well, that's funny. Right off the bat, I actually like this. I like both of them way more to open than the Ben & Jerry's and the Baskin Robbins, because you just have, you can just put the lid back on. You don't have to worry about fumbling with the plastic. For maximum deliciousness, set your pint out 5 to 10 minutes before digging in. So they both are contending with each other. They have a little bit of a nice, fun little thing to look at, so I like that so far. So from the Enlightened feel-good fact, this seems like sort of a Snapple fact. Yawning is contagious between people and dogs. A lot of people know that. Didn't know the dog thing though. So right off the bat, this is what we are looking at. With the Halo Top, it looks like it's been fumbled around a little bit with, and Enlightened looks a little bit better from the outset. So let's give these a try, shall we? Sea salt caramel, there's no chocolate in here. Again, I'm getting used to this. I do like there's a little bit of caramel pieces though in the Halo Top. It's definitely easy to eat. I took this out of the freezer about 7 or 8 minutes ago. You can see how quickly my spoon moves through that ice cream. It's very fluid, very easy. Probably a little too easy to eat. Might down this entire thing. This is our chaser. And now for the Enlightened. Let's see what you got. I already like with the Enlightened. You can see the caramel. It's a nice little presentation there. Okay, it's quite different. Again, with the with the Enlightened, you can see my spoon moves through it pretty easily too. It's not as chalky as last time. The last time I had, you can see the caramel right there in the Enlightened. With the Enlightened, it almost tastes a little bit like mapley. Like there's a little bit of like maple syrup. I guess they put in a little more caramel. But last time I had Halo Top, it was a little more water ice-esque. You know when you have like a chocolate water ice, it's like icy. That's kind of how I remembered Halo Top. But Halo Top has definitely nailed down. They're more of an ice cream, creamy texture to it. And same thing with Enlightened. I think they've really come a long way. I think the last time I had Enlightened was probably a good 3 or 4 years ago, and it was super chalky, and I kind of just struggled through it. But they're both very, very good. Now for flavor, let's go with Enlightened. We're going ABC order here first. See, look how much caramel is in there. That's really quite exciting. So for flavor, this is all relative because these are both low-fat ice cream options. I like the flavor more in Halo Top, but this is a stronger flavor in Enlightened. It's more of a punch, definitely more caramelly, so keep that moving forward. So if you are a sea salt caramel person and you want more of a creamy ice cream flavor, definitely go with the Halo Top. But if you're definitely into more of a stronger flavor and even more into caramel, go with the Enlightened. For both of them, because they're low-fat ice creams, honestly, I'm going to give it an 8 for both. I think they both have wonderful flavor. This is creamier, this is a little sweeter, but those are for flavor. As far as mouthfeel, I think Enlightened is definitely going to win for mouthfeel because, as I said, you definitely have more caramel inside. Halo Top is a little creamier, still very good, but it is, as I said, as you guys know, I like a little bit more to munch on, so there's not as much going on in there. It's definitely creamier, but in the Enlightened there's a little more caramel, so I enjoyed that. So Enlightened is going to win on that one. But you know what, mouthfeel, I'm going to give a 7 for both. They're okay, they're not phenomenal, but they're good. For creativity, I'm going to give Enlightened a little more creativity because they had the swirl of the caramel and I really enjoyed that. So creativity, you guys get a 7. Halo Top, you get a 6. You really put in very little effort with the creativity, but again, that may have not have been your thing. It was a good ice cream flavor for sure, but it wasn't. There was nothing popping out at me. There was little bits of caramel in there. If you can see that, there's like a little tiny bit in there, but it's a very minimal effort. For packaging, packaging. Halo Top wins because I don't really like this package for whatever reason. You'll get a 7, you'll get a 6. And as far as value, I think value on these was just completely obscene. I know, like, for example, I'm a vegetarian, and if I want to have veggie burgers are insanely expensive because the market for them, I guess, is very small, and the companies can get away with highway robbery and just charging you way too much. So value, you both get an absolute 4. I think the value is horrendous. I just think that, I mean, you definitely get a good value as far as like the amount of protein you get in here, and the flavor is decent, but paying like either $5 or $5.50 for a pint of ice cream is pretty insane to me. Generally, I think these were honestly pretty good flavors. I think so. In the sea salt caramel head-to-head pint ice cream challenge, to be honest with you, I mean, I probably wouldn't go out and buy these again. I think it was very fun to do this pint versus pint challenge. I'm looking for a nice Pop-Tart versus Pop-Tart challenge. So let me know. Just comment down below or just text me what 2 Pop-Tarts you'd like for me to. I think you cannot go wrong with either option if you are into the low-fat ice cream game. So thank you for watching our very first episode of Pint versus Pint face-off in Pop-Tarts and Pints. I hope you enjoyed. And let me know what you think. I hope you guys are doing well and you enjoy this episode. And see you next time.